Hi, this is Hart, and I have an individual that I adore who is not feeling well, and I pulled out a few supplies because I have a project in mind that is going to be adorable. It was inspired by something I saw online that had jelly beans inside of a little pill reminder box. So cute. So I am going to be putting together a little get well care kit, a little package, and take you through the process with me, and thought you guys might want to do the same thing. And these are just things I have around the house. A stamp thing that I've not even used yet, that, you know, it's time to use our stash, right? And these are just so darn cute. Look at this. Okay, so Inkadinkadoo has these quotes. Get well soon. I miss your smile. Best wishes for a speedy recovery. Cough, cough, sniff, sniff. Feel better in a jiff. Feel better. Meanwhile, enjoy the meds. So I have several different things that I'm going to be using. Let me take you through them. I have these. They're in my stash because I wanted to do an experiment with some paint, and I haven't done it yet. And so I figure, well, I can borrow one of these for the project. I ordered them online, but I'm not sure if you guys, if you want to make this kit along with me, I'm not sure if you guys would have these in like your local pharmacy. But for this, I have some sequins. I'm gonna fill it with sequins and leave it open. My husband's cigar box comes with this beautiful paper and this little thing. And so to prevent this from getting damaged, it looks like it'll fit right in there in the kit. And it looks like, yep, and that'll fit in there too. So I think it'll work out okay. So rather than taking you through every step, you can see everything sitting on my table. And by the way, this is some scraps from when I was working on a project. I did grab another piece out of the same page, and it's a graphic 45 unique typography. Does that say typography or paper? My eyes aren't working very well today, so so I can't really see the small print. So typography collection. Hope that helps you. But it's really beautiful graphic 45 paper. The one thing I don't have is my scissors sitting on the table, but that's everything here. So let's just get down to it. Took me too long to talk through all that. Not everything's going to be on your screen because I need some space to work. The first thing I'm going to do is pull out and load up some sweet tarts. Now I know her really well, so she won't mind that I've opened this. She'll know I'm not poisoning her, so I'm not sure what your process would be if you don't know them very well. My hands are clean, but what I should do is get a little clean bowl. Actually, I'll just pull them right out. And I'm going to try to sort by color. That shut. Yep, so I can put one more orange one in there. That'll shut. One more blue one in there. And that'll shut. Yellow. And if this is the only thing you give them is a card and fill this with some jelly beans, I got this at Dollar General for $1. Oops, one too many. Yeah, one too many. I got these Sweet Tart jelly beans, also for $1. And I already have the supplies to make the card I'll be making, but if you were to buy a card, it's a couple of dollars. So your total investment, if you were to give just this in a cute little bag, which that bag might cost something too, or recycle or upcycle a bag or hand make a bag, it's just the cutest little gift. I have green. Or at least I think it's the cutest little gift, but that's just me. One too many again. As you can see, it doesn't take many. You could do more than one in this kit. So it looks like I'm gonna run out, so we'll do orange and blue again. Oh, there is a pink in there. No, I don't run out. That's exciting. Look at this. There's purple. And we know that these pill boxes are safe for food consumption because you're going to be swallowing the pills that go into the pill boxes. What did I say? Oh, pink. Oh, how perfect is that? All the right colors. Uh-oh, no more pinks. Well, that's just darn not good. All right. I'll just leave it with a few pinks. Set that aside for now, and this part's done. Now I'm going to fill this. You could fill this with a food, which I thought about. I wish it had a cap, and then you could fill it with liquid chocolate or something. That would be adorable. But I'm going to see if my apple punch, this is just magazine paper, but it has a nice white side on the back, so it's okay. And if you're doing magazine paper, it helps to fold it over to make it thick enough to punch out. Because too thin, your punches don't like that so much. And do that again. And even if these don't fit in here, they're still cute enough to toss into the little gift box. Or into the card. Okay. So let's see if they fit, which would be nice, but it may not. The answer is no. That's okay. I'm gonna stick them in here for now. And we'll punch out our hearts. And these are just scraps I have. That's why they're not, oh, I don't have the strength to do this. And I can use this as a stencil later with the uneven hearts. And put the hearts in with this. All right, my scraps are done. Since they, oh wait, did the heart fit in here? Nope. So since they didn't fit, I'm just gonna grab some sequins that will fit. And I have one that's already a mix. Here we go. That's a good one to put in here. Oh, sequins are so dangerous for me. I'm gonna make a mess. And oh, this is awesome. How many are gonna fit in here? Oh, I'm a little bit excited. Now you guys see why I'm a messy cook. Oh, look how many sequins fit in there. Now she's a crafter, so these sequins will help bring a little bling into her life, but let's make sure this fits without, yeah, you don't want to squish it down because I don't want to bend the sequins, but it definitely fits and keeps it closed and fits within my cigar thing. So first two items are done for the kit. I'll put this in there. Oh goodness, there's no, oh. The ribbon that came with the original cigars. I'm gonna put it at the bottom. Put this over. Drop this down and drop that down. Put those two together under the ribbon there, and put away the sequins. Cut out, I picked this one because it's so darn cute. It says, "It's a good day to have a good day." And then it says, "By the yard it's hard, but by the inch it's a cinch." And it says, "Life is what we make it, always has been, always will be." You know, sometimes when you're sick, you feel uncomfortable about always talking about being sick. You know, especially if you have a chronic challenge. And so in this case, these are the kinds of things that I say to myself when I have the really, really bad days. They're not the exact words because, you know, I'm not that smart to know that these all come together that way, but I always try to make the best of it kind of comments. In case she wants to hang this up somewhere, I'm going to put a little hole on both sides. That'll work. Oh, I didn't do a good job of making that hole, so I better make this one lower. Okay, and just to show you where the holes are, oh, actually I can do that here using my cardstock. See? Where the holes are. That makes me want to put a ribbon through it, and I don't have that offhand. But we can use this, right? See if that works. Well, that's gonna work. I'll just have to take everything out and put that on the bottom. Okay, and let's make her a cute little card. Have some washi tape. This is a leftover card from cards that I made in a class. That's why it's so easy for me to immediately know what I'm gonna do with the card. So the class that I taught for making this particular card that I designed recently, I learned that it was kind of hard for people to use the ink pad to decorate the bottle. Which is okay. So I think if I teach this card kit, or if I make this card kit for anybody else, then I'll bring colored pencils to the class instead. I just feel like it needs a little extra here. This bottle came from a Tim Holtz die cut that I have. And I forget what I was using that for. Well, I don't have my acrylic block with me right now, and this is just a little plus. The card's gonna look like this when I'm done. But I need to ink that edge too. And I can use this as an acrylic block. Pick it up later. I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not sure I like that, but it is what it is. All right, that'll go fine there. Here's my little flower. And you know what I don't have is, okay. In the kits I did, I used a different washi tape, but that's okay. This will be cute. Which way does it open? Oh, what am I thinking? What do we want on top? I want the clouds on top, so we're good. Just put you here. Wrap you around to the back side and you to the back side. Attach you to the bottle. By the way, the reason I use the washi tape to attach this to the bottle is because I want it to set in a particular spot. And I don't want it to look like it's coming out of the side of the bottle. So if I go put it on this way, it'll stay towards the top. so it looks like it's coming out of the opening of the bottle. If you felt like it, you could draw in the little lines, and if you wanted to, you could make this much shorter and make it look like it's coming out of the bottle this way. But I don't know, I just like it floating off. It's just what it feels like to me. Okay, and now I can just glue these down. I need to use Eileen's tacky glue on this particular flower because it's a very soft material. It's probably more than I need, but I like it in the clouds. There, she's down. This one's just a wet glue, and I'm not going to worry too much about getting it too close to the edge. And you're going to go here. Isn't it cute? And just such an easy card and so cute. And now I have Tim Holtz Distress ink that says cough, cough, sniff, sniff, feel better in a jiff. Oh, you know what? Meanwhile, enjoy the meds would be cute with regards to the jelly beans being the meds inside. I mean, I don't know if it makes sense, but it makes sense to me. And that one's nice and clean. I need to come back and wash all those. And then I have my little hearts that are falling off. There we go. Put you away. Make sure I'm right side up. And I didn't distress the edges. I think I'm going to go straight from the block on this one. Oh man, I really don't want to use the, well, I guess I will. I don't normally use Eileen's to attach a card face to a card base, but I guess today I will. And we have a card. Nice and easy, and let's hope that it fits inside of our little, oh look at that, it fits inside, so that's going to be the envelope. Which means I brought out this scrap paper. And that scrap paper because I thought it looked good together. This is just a magazine cutting, and this is scrap paper that's meant to look like a brown paper bag. And go back with my, what is the color of this? Broken Chine. That's a weird name. Anyway, it's Ranger ink by Tim Holtz. And I'm gonna say get well soon on this part. Oh, that's right, I don't have my little, I'll just use this for now. And put a little exclamation mark at the end. It says get well soon on that part. Come back and do the bandage. Looks good to me. Gotta eyeball it because I wasn't smart enough to. And look, it's crooked. That's okay. Clean that up in a second. Since it's crooked. Oh, look, it's, I don't know if you can tell. It's crooked, but it goes with the lines on the wood that's in the background, so it's a good accident. I like this thing. Put you on here. What happens when I don't have an acrylic block? I just become goofy. Take the lid off in case it gets stuck, and so I can put even finger pressure. There we go. So that's cute. It needs to dry because on magazine paper it stays wet for a little bit. I need to wash my stamps too. I don't have my baby wipes handy like a smart person. And so let's see how this works out. And it does! Woohoo! So this is going to be attached with washi tape because I don't want to use wet glue. And I don't want to get up and get a glue stick. So you are going on with washi here. And you are going on with washi. Oh, that looks dumb. Yeah, I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I guess I'll have to come back with a different kind of glue. Oh, I'm just going to suck it up and use wet glue. What's my aversion to using wet glue? I often use too much. When I use too much and it ekes out, it makes me mad that I was so silly that I used too much and it eked out. And now I just blurred it. Well, I guess I'll blur it this way too. I don't know, does that look bad? Blurred like that? Yeah. Okay, so fold you around on the, oh, if I was smart about it, I would have just folded it around and done it that way. And that's what I'm going to do. See? Fold it around and do it like that. See how the wet glue makes it wrinkle? It's not as pretty. I'm not really sure I like it now. But it is what it is, right? And I don't know why, but Eeyore, I have these little itty bitty old school stickers. And when I saw them, it just reminded me of Eeyore being all sad. He doesn't perfectly match, but he needs to sit on the pill bottle. Well, I guess it's the best that I can do. Oh no! Okay, well I was gonna take him off and move him, but now I'm not. So he's good. My washi would be better at a slight angle. You're gonna tell me, Carolyn, you're overthinking things. Well, yes, I am. It's okay. That's my art. Today I feel like overthinking. It is what it is. Not a perfect point, but it's good. I like it better. What was I gonna do with this? Why am I even creating this at all inside? Would it look good inside the card? I don't remember what I was doing with that. Have good hair? Yeah, I don't know how I feel about that. Probably shouldn't have created that little page. It is what it is. You can learn from my mistakes. I think the inside needs a little washing. The inside, I'm putting cough cough sniff sniff feel better in a jiff. Normally I put a liner, but this is white on the inside, which is fine for me. Just in case you didn't know, I'm a crappy stamper, so for those of you who are good stampers, please don't laugh at me too hard. That's good. Well, not sure if you guys like the idea of this little get well kit that has the jelly beans. But that's it. I'm just gonna toss these in here. They'll get shaken around a bit. They are how they are. They'll fall out how they fall out, and that's the simple little get well kit of jelly beans. Hope you enjoyed making it with me. Take care.